Our studio is located in the middle of a big Sears warehouse. I think it used to house the old-time Minneapolis Fire Department wagons. It's not the prettiest building to look at, but it's a gem of a rehearsal space. Here, we can play as loud as we want to and not worry about disturbing the neighbors. We have heat, we have air conditioning, and we can drive right into the building to load our drums in and out. This is great, especially in the dead of winter when you have a couple of feet of snow on the ground and it's 10 below zero outside. For me, rehearsing is as important as performing, even though that looming performance is what really makes you focus.
They've encouraged us to come in early, stretch, warm up, whatever we need to do. We bow in. Basically, that's kind of almost like a traditional thing. Actually, the first thing that happens when I go through the door, I say "Ohayo gozaimasu," which actually means good morning.
We always say that when you step at the door, you try to leave everything that's happened during the day behind you and to start off at least at neutral, if not at enthusiastic.
When we do all get together, we bow in, say "Yoroshiku onegai shimasu," which means try to, I'm here for you, you're here for me.
For the kuchishoka, maybe we can just do double.
Usually Iris will have kind of an idea of what she wants to cover during rehearsal. She'll always ask for everyone's feedback. And then we'll just run through each piece, and there's time for us to kind of reflect on it, work anything that we want to revisit, make something tighter if it wasn't as together.
We always try to be constantly aware of how our body is, facial affect, and then we have been talking a lot more now about just what is it we're trying to create with this specific piece.
There's different kinds of drums. The largest is the Daiko, which is and the O stands for large or honorable, and so the Daiko is the largest drum, but there are several Daikos, several sizes of them. Then there's what we call the Chu Daiko, which are the mid-sized drums, and they're usually the drums that are used. If there is ever a melody in a song, it's often played by the drummers on the Chu Daikos. And then there's a smaller, very small rope-tied drum called the Shime, and Shime Daiko, and that drum really is what we consider often the timekeeper because it has a higher pitched sound when you play it. And when you have 10 or 20 drummers on stage, everyone being able to hear one particular rhythm becomes a critically important fact. And so what happens is the Shime player often is the one that everyone can hear.